Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3-Day Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the Gators offense is up first today. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback still with the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
On the ground, it's Moreno. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the BAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
It's a draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the Blue Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Moffitt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The player was down injured after that last play and take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. A big game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Touchdown, Blue Raiders. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked. This playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he released it. Finds the receiver wide open. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down,
and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Buying time now. Rolling to his left. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Getting set. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Blue Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
A sack on first down. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch
Get the fuck out my way. God damn.
Down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Blue Raiders with 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The shotgun running play call. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. The Blue Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats when we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
For the choice to go for it, doesn't pan out this time. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field. So they start first and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. This one ends up a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, especially the timing of this. Now in the fourth quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quick.
No.
Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the handoff. They get him down, but the game
See,
moves the ball with a plus 40.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Down. He's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Gets the first and still running. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Trying to extend the play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for 6.
Ooh, I put it there. Let's go.
Just across the goal line.
Damn.
So a field goal attempt coming up. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to the lead. After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.